Hey everyone across the multiverse here. Okay, so in this video we are going to basically discuss about one of the strongest variant of Superman who might be the second strongest Superman variant we have ever seen. Yes, he is stronger than Superboy Prime, he is stronger than Superman 1 million, he is stronger than Superboy World Forger, he is basically stronger than all of the Superman like All-Star Superman, Superman Kingdom, basically everyone. They stand nothing in front of him, except I do believe he is weaker than Cosmic Armor Superman, but pretty much everyone in DC and all of fiction is weaker than Cosmic Armor Superman, and if you exclude the omnipotent characters, which are obviously like tons of characters. So with nine omnipotent characters, there are barely anyone that even stand a chance against him itself. So yeah, that's the point. But let's get back to our video, which is basically how strong is Strange Visitor Superman. Now, first of all, we have to discuss who is Strange Visitor Superman. Strange Visitor Superman, his first appearance came in Superman Man of Tomorrow 15, July 15, 2000. His alias is basically Strange Visitor Superman, and his origin is that once Superman died in a battle against Empyrex, his body merged with Kismet, the cosmic embodiment of destiny, DC, basically creating a pure energy-based Superman. So he's not like just a Superman. He was basically a Superman who died and became a pure energy being. So he does not have a physical body like normally, but obviously he can, I guess, create one. And Superman exists with a pure multiversal electromagnetic energy. Basically, he is pure energy who takes the persona of Superman. So basically, Superman got turned into energy, and he still come out as Superman. And merging with Kismet directly like connected him to source of faith itself, which is like in DC, and his power became beyond local multiverse. Like as we all usually scale base Superman to multiversal, so his power, obviously a being who was in base multiversal, will emerge with Kismet, the faith of destiny itself, and he will obviously go way beyond multiverse, which is like hyperversal or outerversal, which we will discuss how what his tier exactly is. And this tier is basically not just like we are highballing, like you can't go lower than him unless you are basically extremely against Superman or any power scaling himself. When you want to lower them in every way, then you can, because there is no way to like what can we do for that. But you can obviously, if you are going normally, like you don't have any 8 and you actually want to power scale, he will obviously on that tier that we will select. You can highball but not lowball if you are going with logic and the power scaling stuff. So let's get started. First of all, what are his feats? First of all, his feats is basically, as I stated, he is basically a pure electromagnetic energy drawn from over void level of energy. So he basically exists in higher dimension existence, because the overvoid itself sustains the multiverse. And since he is no longer a Kryptonian itself, like he does not have a physical body, and he's basically a pure energy base, so he does not have to rely on yellow suns. He can exist outside space time, which means his speed is immeasurable. So he already has like surpassed most of the fiction by having a speed, immeasurable speed. Remember, it's not infinite, it's immeasurable. Infinite is not equal to immeasurable, because infinite means he can move at infinite speed, but immeasurable means he exists out of time. Speed is not relevant to him. And since he is basically a pure concept of energy, he can't be destroyed also. Now, one of the biggest feats is that he basically held universe for billions of years. Like he basically held universe for billions of years until a new universe became, and he went into that one. So you might be thinking this might be like the biggest feat of any Superman, which is true. Like if we go by normal sense, like for a realistic point of view, this is the biggest feat, because the Cosmic Armor Superman feats are more like metaphysical feats that are like even beyond comics. So if we go by comic logic, that's probably the biggest feat we have ever seen by any Superman in the comic, obviously except Cosmic Armor Superman thought about. So this is one of the feat. Is another feat, as I stated, was he basically beyond space and time, but one feat that puts him even above fifth dimension who is Outerversal in itself. That's Mr. Mxyzptlk. I don't know how the fuck do you even. Sorry, I am sorry for name, but I don't know how do you pronounce his name, but it's Mr. Mxyzptlk or something like that. Mr. Mxyzptlk is a fifth dimension name basically, who creates universe like in a blink of an eye. He sees the universe as comic book panel. Like even our base Superman looks like a comic panel to him because he exists in literally fifth dimension. However, Kismet's role is basically to govern the fate across the DC multiverse. Like dimension is not even a thing for him because he basically the entire fate of DC is governed by something who Superman has become basically. So Superman is governing the entire DC's fate at this point. So he is basically beyond infinite multiverses. He is beyond infinite timeline. He is beyond infinite dimensions. None of these things matter to him anymore. So this puts him above Mr. Mxyzptlk. But one thing, there was a dimension, there was a scale. I don't know how do you call it, but you can call there is a place where even Mr. Mxyzptlk could not reach. But this guy, Superman's Change Mister, went to that place. So now you might be thinking what's special about this. Mr. Mxyzptlk itself is an outerversal being with immeasurable speed. So something an even outerversal being could not reach. This guy went there. That's how strong is he, because he basically is governing the entire fate of DC multiverse at this point. And since he is like above Mr. Mxyzptlk, he cannot be written by fifth reality wraps. He is way beyond fifth dimension manipulation. So this alone puts him at outerversal because he is like way above any outerversal character. Not any outerversal, but Mr. Mxyzptlk, who is a outerversal, is one of the strongest beings in the DC itself. So this puts him at our high outerversal, not high outerversal. Now since he's an energy being and he's basically governed the Feats, he has infinite energy reserve. He will never have any stamina problem. He exists outside the DC multiverse structure actually. So there is nothing like getting tired, getting problems or anything like that. He have infinite stamina and he can fight for infinitely, and which as we know, he basically held universe of billions of trillions of years. I don't know billions or trillions, and basically minimum billions to trillions of years. I guess it was billions of years. And so obviously I guess you can't really have any problem with stamina if you can hold a universe for billions of years. He's holding a universe, not some like 2 cars or something, the universe itself. And obviously since he's energy itself, he has like control over all the energy and matter over quantum and cosmic levels. He can disassemble beings into energy particles, recreate matter from nothing, manipulate timelines and everything. He is basically the protector of the multiverse itself. So he is basically beyond fifth to sixth dimension, or dimension being itself. So as I stated, I guess you can easily, as you can see, if we now go, since we have already discussed how everything out of his feats, and basically I think there are barely any appearances of him, but those appearances of him are too strong for him to even like go anything lower than outerversal. So let's discuss what would be his tier. His tier would be his basically outerversal, since he exists beyond infinite multiverse and exists and above infinite multiverse. His strength is infinite, immeasurable, because he is energy being and he can lift anything. His speed is basically immeasurable, transcendent, because he exists outside of time. His durability is outerversal itself, because he is energy being and does not really have a figure, but his durability is outerversal. His hex is outerversal, and his scaling is basically higher than any like fifth dimension amps. Like basically Mr. Mxyzptlk, Batman, Normal Monitor, all based on Kryptonian version. He is comparable to characters like Cosmic Armor Superman, but I do believe Cosmic Armor Superman is way above head. And you can compare him if you like lower end in the Cosmic Armor Superman, but I still believe he will win. But if you go by Cosmic Armor Superman that is accepted, or the highball version, then he casually murders him. So but Cosmic Armor Superman is a separate. But if you exclude even the top strongest, like if we remove the 5 top stronger, I do believe like top 6, probably the 6th strongest character. If you exclude like the characters like the one powered directly by presence itself, I might consider him the 2nd strongest, because I believe the non-powered DC character that is not directly powered by a presence He's probably cosmic armor Superman. I do believe that he's second to them, but obviously you can guess it. But you can say that he's weaker than Darkest Night and all of that stuff. And I have not really compared them, and I might compare them in future. But right now, as far as we have compared to the people, he is probably the second strongest character. Not probably the second strongest character we have discussed in our channel, at least. So yeah, if you like the video, then then please hit the subscribe button and make sure to like my channel, like my video and subscribe my channel, and comment down below what type of video you want me to next. Remember one thing, I don't only make how powerful videos, I also make what if videos, I also make matchup videos. I have not made it yet because I am basically waiting if someone recommend, because right now I'm basically focusing on how powerful. But if I get a request for versus battle or anything like that, then I will sure, and I will love to make one video. So yeah, thanks for watching and bye bye.